dirty couch is blowing up, Neal.
No, they rocking with it for real, man. They rocking with it.
What's
I
the
think
next,
we on the something.
Yeah, what's the next move? What we need to do?
No, this is what we're gonna keep doing. Though. We're gonna keep promoting the rappers, man. You know, we got rappers trying to get up out the city. This is what we're gonna do though. We're gonna change. We're gonna try to get some promoters, some club promoters. Let's start talking to some club owners. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna start doing it like that, man. Get some.
Neal, come on, man. Like, I think that's putting ourselves in a box. Like, no, let's talk to more politicians. Let's talk to preachers. Let's talk to like all these entrepreneurs in Augusta. Man,
them episodes
that's the
be
move.
boring. Them episodes be really boring though. Look, if you look at the views go down on them type of episodes. Look at them politicians. Every time we put a politician on there, the views be low. Let's keep the views high. Let's talk about the fights. Let's talk about all these killings in the city. Like,
Yeah, so we doing it for the views now? Like, I thought we was doing it for the community. Like, bro, like you tripping, man. What do we need to do, Neal?
I think you might be right.
Dang, right. So who up next?
Our mini event is called Say No to Average University. And one of the reasons I titled it that way is I want every student to be empowered by the university information. And I think it's also a play on words because it gives the students the mindset that they can actually attend a university. I don't believe that college or any university is for every student across the world or every person, but I do believe the information is necessary. So we have 10 speakers that are going to empower these kids. They are different walks of life. We have speakers, we have writers, we have day traders, ex-NFL players, ex-basketball players, comedians. We have all types of people who have experienced all types of things, and they're empowering these kids to push forward and become whatever.
Jump in. All right, get over here, grab the dishes, grab that apron. Like, nah, y'all got an opportunity. Y'all are ahead already. So all I'm saying is take advantage. It's gonna be situations you ain't gonna like the teachers, right?
This is another Black Brothers production. We're on the Dirty Couch, man, with another superstar celebrity, man, right here from the city of Augusta. They gotta claim that. You gotta claim it, man. Mr. Colby Harris, man. Say no to average. What's up, bro? Say no to average, man. Say no to average. So we're gonna go straight into that, man. What is Say No to Average?
All right. So Say No to Average is a non-profit organization. We facilitate mentoring programs that empower the youth. So right now, where we at, we actually come into the school system or organization. We create a mentoring program, set it up, show them all the goods, give them data on it, all that good stuff, and then leave it with them, with somebody that we kind of trust to go with the program. So that's where we at with Say No to Average. So yeah.
Man, first of all, from the first time I met Colby, man, it's been nothing but knowledge on top of knowledge on top of knowledge, nothing but great conversation, man. I remember the first time we met. I don't even remember the first time we met, but I just know every time. You remember?
I don't remember either.
I just remember Mellow Mushroom. I don't know why I started, but I knew we know each other.
Right.
But Mellow Mushroom, we had a great conversation. We both was throwing out ideas about what we gonna be doing, and we're all doing that right now.
Yeah. That was next level. I think even at that time, I was reading a book. It's called Never Eat Alone, right? And I think y'all were like one of the first people or group of people that I wanted to connect with.
That's real.
And Never Eat Alone. Check that book out. It's good, but it teaches you the art of networking in a sense, right? So my goal was like, hey, bro, let's sit down, let's talk. I see what y'all doing. Let me give y'all some value in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I remember us having a conversation. That was before Dirty Couch.
That was before Dirty Couch. It was even thought about. It wasn't even a thought.
Right. So I think
it's
like
crazy.
I remember just seeing the value that y'all had to offer, what y'all was giving to the city. And then I just wanted to be a part of it in some way, just kind of give value. Because many times what people do, man, they don't come on the value side. You know what I'm saying? Like when I usually approach people, it's like I may or may not approach you depending upon what it is that I can offer. You feel me? Like because many times people are coming with their hands out.
That's real.
So for me, I'm like, boom, like this is what I can offer. This is how I can help. And I wanted to offer y'all some value in that sense. That's the real, I guess, the major connection that we had. But we had met before that.
Yeah, man. And when I say all the knowledge you gave us, we use it with our lawn care service. We use it for on a dirty couch.
Wow.
A lot of stuff. I don't even know if we can talk about a lot of stuff because some
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
a lot of people won't even understand.
Yeah, they wouldn't,
When
man.
we talking about as far as business mind versus
Yeah.
just the consumer mind, you were just talking about that.
Yeah.
You can kind of expound upon that.
Yeah, man. So like many times, like all right. So what we were talking about was Jay-Z album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Many people,
Classic.
Many people don't understand, and you have to have a certain mindset in order to understand what he means. Entrepreneurs, any type of entrepreneur, business owner that I've had conversations with centered around 444, they understand, right? Those outside of that, it is a gap. Many times it's because there's a different mindset, and the mindsets are you got consumers and occupational mindsets. Some people are only there to buy things.
Mm-hmm.
They're only to be a customer.
Mm-hmm.
We're different because we want to build. So we'll take them jewels that he got and be like, you know what? I can take that and use that brick by brick. And we're builders.
Mm-hmm.
They're consumers, and that's the difference between the two.
Yeah, because there's different stuff that we take out. Like they may take out. Yeah, he said we can't hold money there. I'm still gonna hold money in my hand. I'm like, I heard that, but that wasn't. That wasn't what he. I was thinking about the credit and,
Right.
and building with your brother.
Right.
I was thinking about all those topics. Like, what you want?
Yeah, like, well, we just talked about it. So, like, think about it. The businesses that you've built, the businesses that I've built, we built them without credit, right?
That's real.
But in order to expand it, you need credit. In order to build it, you need some type of business credit. You need credit for yourself. You can only get so far, especially if you're thinking about franchising or expanding your brand to a higher level. The only way you're gonna get there, you need that credit piece. So that was a deep jewel because you think like, oh, just because you got money or you got cash and you good. Nah, it's not the same. It's not the same because if you going in and you need an investor, or hopefully you wouldn't need an investor, but if you got all that cash. But in that same sense, let's just say you going to let's just say I want to invest in a hotel. How you going to invest in a hotel with all that type of cash, bro? You know what I'm saying? You need some type of leverage, something to measure whatever it is, whether that's property, whether that's investments, whatever that is. You need that credit in a sense. And then also business-wise, it just makes sense. If I don't have to spend all my cash,
That's real.
you know what I'm saying?
Money.
Right, and I can use your money.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he gave us the game.
Yeah, he gave it to us.
He
man.
gave us the game.
So if y'all watching this and y'all like, I ain't get it, go back and listen to it.
Man, listen, you got to go back and listen to it with a different eye. Usually, like even when I speak, man, I try to encourage a certain eye for people to look at it. Look at it this way versus looking at it that way. And to go back, when we were sitting at Mellow Mushrooms, like we were sitting there with notebooks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got them notes. That's crazy.
Real talk. Like, we were sitting there with notebooks. Boom. Nah, this is what y'all need to do. Do this, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things have been birthed outside of that just because you wrote it down.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Say that.
So we definitely got to talk about Fix Your Phone, man.
Yeah,
Came from, man, I'm talking about, we seen that thing like,
yes,
talking about building blocks. We seen it come up from nothing,
Right.
man. Now it's like an established
Right.
store.
Right.
Tell us about that process.
Man, look, I'll say this. Even when so I learned the game, right? I learned the game. I worked for a few companies, and I learned what it took to actually build. They didn't know what my objective was.
They ain't
You
got
know
to
what I'm
know. They
saying?
ain't supposed to know. We
My
going in
objective,
there,
I was learning. I'm sitting there lurking. I'm watching. I'm like, all right, I got that, and I'm downloading. I'm processing all of this. So I'm like, boom. One day I'm gonna have my own. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. It took me actually. I had the idea maybe 8-9 years ago, but it really didn't become like. This one thing that we're gonna have a disconnect. You have problems with this right here. I had a conversation with some people and I was telling them, listen, the problem is if you ever want to become a business owner, stop trying to build ideas because an idea is not a business. An idea is not a business. If you say, I'm going to build a business, that's a business. You know what I'm saying? Because I had an idea 8-9 years and then it wasn't until I decided I'm going to build a business, I did everything it took to actually build a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you got an idea, it's like, bro, what you think about this? You know what I'm saying? You running your ideas around people or with people who do not have business experience, right? So you kind of losing the real or the texture of what that idea is, and it's not building. You're not making any type of progression, like efforts to make it real. So now, when you start thinking different mindset. When you start thinking, oh, I'm gonna build a business, now it takes that idea, so-called, transform that into a business mindset, and now it's easy to build. But man, look, I remember like I had that idea, and I was like, look, I'm going to start building a business. When I did that, I'm talking about when I decided I was going to make it a business, it probably took me about 3 months.
That's all it takes. That was an idea
3 months.
9 years prior.
Yeah, 8 or 9 years I had an idea when I decided, oh, I'm going to build a business. 3 months, boom, we here. And then I'm calling y'all, I'm like, yo, I need y'all to come through. Before we open up, like, I want to show y'all what I'm doing. Like, cause for me, it's still on that value piece. I wanted to add value. I wanted y'all to see where we were going. You know what I'm saying? And also to build relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not many people I let into that. But, you know, I'm such a fan of what y'all do. I was like, nah, let me bring them in and show them what it is that we're doing and how we're going to get there. But, man, we doing well. We made our first year, November 10th.
Congratulations, man.
We made our first year, man. Look.
I know that first year had to be hard.
I ain't telling you. It didn't get hard to the end. It did not get hard to the end. Like, hey, we started off on fire. Like, we was good. It's like, oh yeah, we good. We making this, we're making that. Oh, it's sustaining. Like, it's making money. Yeah, we good. Near the end, oh, that's when all the problems.
Yeah.
All the problems started to like just come, and I got a little spoiled on the idea of like, cause we were doing so good, but I forgot you have to have some type of failure before you become successful. So when we had that failure, it was like, all right, we good. You know what I'm saying? So now, hopefully, first part of next year, we'll open up the next store.
No,
we'll grow it. Yeah.
Y'all heard that here first, man.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
So y'all going for another store.
We're going for another store.
That's big, man.
The one disconnect that I had, like even the last job that I left before we actually did it, had a guy. He don't know I heard it, but he told a mutual friend of ours. He was like, Cole doing Say No to Average. He doing speaking. I thought he was going to change the world. What he doing with Fix Your Phone?
Wow.
And I told Fi this earlier. What people have to understand is Fix Your Phone came in the picture because it was the vehicle to my dream. The problem is many times we don't understand, like, you think, oh, you just supposed to go out there with your great idea. You just supposed to attack the world.
And change the entire world. Yeah,
everything good. You finna win, right? No, you're not, right? You have to have some type of back. You need some type of vehicle. And that Fix Your Phone is my vehicle to my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So it's taken us to levels that I never thought we'd be able to go because we got that real backing. We were on the news. We had the spot on the news, even with our shows. We use Fix Your Phone for our shows. Like, it's the vehicle for everything that we are doing. But some people, consumer mindsets, wouldn't understand that.
So I want you to actually explain to people what Fix Your Phone is.
Okay, so Fix Your Phone is a cell phone repair company. We repair tablets, computers, and all screens. Like it's not many screens that we won't touch. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're
gonna go there again. I'm gonna ask you this one more time. So what exactly is Fix Your Phone? I want to kind of go like this. Fix Your Phone. It's an amazing. Let's do some great adjectives into this thing, man, because it really is, man. I'm talking about, I've never seen a store like that. Vibrant colors. What he did with the windows and things like that. So.
All right, so Fix Your Phone is probably one of the leading, right?
No. Number one. We can claim this thing. There we go. Fix Your Phone.
The leading cell phone repair company in the CSRA. Real talk, when you come in there, the vibes are different. You're right. And we set that up on purpose. We wanted the colors. We wanted to, because, man, we had somebody come in and talk about Fix Your Phone is a little slang. And I'm like, bro, I'm not marketing to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not marketing to you. If you think that way, I'm not marketing to you. Right. I'm marketing to them kids, because them the ones that ain't gonna run too long without their phone being, messed up. So that's the thing, like, the people have to understand. So Fix Your Phone is, we got a real vibe in there. Even these talks here, we have that in Fix Your Phone. Like, a lot of things are birthed out of that because of just the energy and the environment. But it took, like, us, when y'all came in there, y'all saw us working day and night, just making this thing. Even the outside of it may not look as good, like the other businesses around us. When you walk in Fix Your Phone, it's a whole other place.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you got to check it out. Come holler at us, cause I usually don't even, you know me, bro. We the same. I don't like mixing brands and all that.
That's good,
Like, so yeah.
So let's go into perspective talk.
Perspective.
What is perspective talk, man? Shout out to Q, shout out to Emmanuel. Let's go.
Yes, man. Look, I think perspective talk. We probably like, I don't know the number for sure, but we like 65, maybe 70 episodes, right?
Wow.
So we've been running consistent, and it's a good look. I started perspective talk with myself, and it started from me just coaching people and just having that perspective that's different than other people. Having just those conversations. And somebody told me, it was like, I just love us having those perspective talks. And it was like, boom, all right. So I started doing it at my house, just talking perspective talk, whether it was business, relationships, whatever it was. We just had those conversations. And then I was like, man, let me grow this. E and Q, I've been friends with E. Matter of fact, this is how crazy things are. E and I lived in the same neighborhood. His family lived behind mine. Right. Like, I'm talking about straight at the fence talking. You know what I'm saying? So we was right there. So they had things going on with their singing. It was going viral. I was like, man, it'd be a good opportunity to have them come on the show. They came on the show. Now, before they came, I had a few people, right, that were on the show. It just didn't feel right. It was good, but it didn't feel right. When they came on, it was like, oh, we nailed it. We nailed it. So now, like, Perspective Talk has actually kind of branded itself as a relationship piece. Y'all need to check it out. If you go and look up Perspective Talk Live, we do it every Wednesday at 9. It's just, just conversations centered around different scenarios in relationships, whether you're married or not, boyfriend, it don't matter. It's just conversations centered around relationships. And I don't know, I think a lot of people like it because it has that positive feel.
It really, yeah. Because I actually watch it every Wednesday, man. I don't know if you be seeing me.
Yeah, I see you. You share every, faithful. It's almost like you be waiting on that. You be the first share.
I do, and it's crazy on Facebook. It's probably random, but if you're watching it, you can't share it watching it. Do you catch that? I gotta go to the perspective page and then share it from there. I can't just share it.
We got an iPhone you up. I think you can.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
We got an iPhone you up. I've been telling you about that.
See, they keep iPhone and Android. They winning though. I ain't gonna lie, my phone was getting high.
Yeah. I mean, but a lot of people, I talked about this the other day, like, a lot of people, man, look, hey, I'm an Apple dude, and I didn't want to say this because it's like against the Apple culture, but real talk, like, the phones are getting messed up now. Like, now that the new phones are coming out, I don't know what's going on with the 6S's and the 6s. Like, I don't know what's happening, bro. Yes, bro, mind tripping. Like, so anyway, yeah, you gotta get your iPhone.
Yeah, that's real, man. I don't know what else you want to get out there to the world, though, Colby.
I don't know, man. I think
we got to talk about your motivation speaking.
Yes, let's go there.
An amazing motivational speaker, so we definitely got to talk about that real quick.
Right, yeah, let's go with that. So, I'm a professional speaker, right? I also do a lot of business development, personal development. We have a group called Grind Chat, right? So Grind Chat, basically it's just people getting coaching on perspectives of their lives, whatever it is. You're trying to be a speaker, you're trying to be a better business owner, you're trying to understand things in whatever world you're in to get better, then you need to be in the Grind Chat. The Grind Chat is a group of people or a community that's having conversations centered around greatness and success. So it's like it's next level. With my professional speaking, I get invited to colleges, various organizations to do personal and professional development. Kind of give my story, where I came from. I'm the middle of 9 brothers. My mom left me and my brothers when I was about 6 years old. 2 of my brothers were killed. One was killed in 2006. 6 years later, another brother died. Then 4 years later, my dad died. So it's just giving perspective and giving like my story and how I overcame and got to the next level. And a lot of people need that. Everybody got a story, so it's no different, right? But it's just giving you how the blueprint on how I came out of the situation I am and where I'm headed. But that's, that in the gist. And I go by Cousin Colby, so you probably see that a lot. And I got that name from a student, Cousin Colby. So yeah.
That's real. So we want to make sure we support Colby Harris, man, in whatever he does, man.
Yeah.
Whether it's Fix Your Phone, whether it's Perspective Talk, whether it's whatever he got going on, man. We're gonna support him. And I appreciate you so much for joining on the Dirty Couch.
Right. Let me add real quick. So my man, he was like, get the bus, right? Got to get the bus. All right. So look. So what we're doing, my background is coding, right? Is a computer programming. That's my background, and I feel like what's going on in the community now, when you go into a lot of these schools that I go in, like they're not teaching our kids technology. They're not teaching them how to code or build apps, or even really understand the apps that they're using. And I think that's a problem. One of the reasons why it's a problem is because when those jobs start to hit, our kids won't get it. You know what I'm saying? So because in ignorance, they don't have it. They don't have the opportunity there. So I kind of fought with the school systems, just trying to get that implemented. Let's have conversations. Let's do this coding. And I was getting no leeway. So I decided to partner with my brother Devarian Blunt on getting a bus. We got a charter bus. We're gonna renovate the charter bus and then turn it into a tech lab. And the goal is to take it around to every area in the CSRA or beyond, and allow the kids to get on to learn how to code, learn cyber, learn 3D printing, just learn and understand technology on how it works, so that we can expose them to the opportunity, so that they can maybe position a job later on in life. So yeah.
That's real, man. Y'all see how positive he is, man. Always looking to be innovative and help the community however he can, man. So we definitely want to support you. Again, I appreciate you for joining on the Dirty Couch.
Oh yeah.
This conversation does not stop right here. I want y'all to reach out to Cousin Colby. Give him all your social media.
So if you look Instagram, Cousin Colby. If you look on Facebook, Cousin Colby. I mean, it's just spelled out COUSINCOLBY. Yeah, man. I'm transparent. So if you need some help, mentoring, you need some understanding when it comes to business, it will just in a sense, if I don't know anybody other than myself that can help you, if I can't help you, I can connect you with somebody who can. But the idea is, I think a lot of people kind of pour into me because I have a perspective that's different, and God has gifted me to be that. So I'm operating in my purpose. So many people listen, connect. 3 things I'm gonna drop. I got 3 things for you. All I want you to do, right, is get connected. Get connected to the people that's outside of your world and your realm, because many of us are in places that we don't really enjoy, we don't like, and we think that there's a better place in our lives, right? So you need to get connected to somebody outside of yourself that may don't look like you, that don't act like you, that's just not like you, and get some real perspective. Another thing I need you to do is get committed. Get committed with whatever decision that is that you have. If you feel like you're going to build a cell phone repair shop, if you feel like you're going to build a lawn care service, whatever it is, get committed with it and do whatever it takes until it happens. Not, I'm giving myself 6 months or I'm giving myself 2 years. No, until it happens. And then the next thing I need you to do is just get consistent. Perspective Talk is winning because it's consistent. Dirty Couch is winning because it's consistent. Georgia Green Line is winning because it's consistent. So if you want to win, you must get consistent. And that's all.
I love them plugs, man. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Another Black Brother production, man, on the Dirty Couch with Cousin Colby.
Appreciate y'all.
Plug.
Yo, this your cousin Colby, and I'm sitting here on a dirty couch, and
It's really dirty. Y'all might need to take this joint outside and do something with it.
I can't even believe I'm sitting on this. So, but listen, check me out. Fix Your Phone, Perspective Talk, Wednesdays at 9. Come check your boy out. This your cousin Colby. If you need that motivation, we're going to take you to a whole nother level. Get connected, committed, and consistent. I'm out.
Now things like the wind blow, life show me that. Just cause your day ones, that don't mean they won't rat. And dying every day, and these are straight facts. Lost my dog the other week, he caught a bullet through his back. They dying over colors, in the end it's only right. Somebody else got shot up cause they banged the other night. It shouldn't come to color.